cousin, shall I say, because we are all family here. I'm coming to you in an unusual fashion this vlog, which is Wednesday, and you'll see why in the morning. For now, what we're doing, it is the evening. I have picked up the camera. I have vlogged some things. I'm still deciding if I want to post those particular videos or not. In particularly, I know I can, edit down and shorten it. However, subject matter, I'm gonna decide. You guys may see it at the end of 2025. I don't know yet. But for now, it is Wednesday afternoon, and it has been Wednesday evening, been a day. Happy Women's Day, Women's Month. Happy National Women's Month. Not Women's Day, Women's Month. And if there is a phenomenal woman in your life, make sure that you acknowledge her and give her her flowers right now. I'm getting ready for tomorrow morning. Just doing some coffee prepping. I like to prep my coffee in the morning so I can just come in here, plug up, and it's all ready to go. However, I do have another Bristol. Let me see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all this in here, but while I am talking to you, let's try to see if we can refill. And this is my favorite brand of coffee. There was another vlogger who was like, "Ooh, that's super strong." But I don't drink this black. I don't know how they were drinking it. I'm just saying I don't drink it black. I put creamer in there. I add a little touch of cinnamon, a little touch of nutmeg, and of course my flavored creamer of choice, which is either always cinnamon and or right now I have caramel macchiato, but I think I have cinnamon container. However, while we're doing that, what's been happening in my world? Goodness gracious. Today, I thought I was going to be super productive this morning. I was dressed in gym clothes, but I had a hat on, and when I say my hair was everywhere and the wind was blowing, quite the sight to see as I looked at myself when I got back in the car. Not cute at all. Anyway, we've been tire shopping for the Ford for a minute, or not really a long time. These are replacement tires, but we had a nail puncture in the back right tire, and I had it plugged, but the temperature has been going up and down, up and down, up and down, and therefore we've been having to get the air refilled, but the tires that are on the car are almost at that stage where they ought to be replaced anyway, so we're just gonna go do a whole new set. But today I thought I was gonna pull up. I thought they was gonna have my size, all four, and I thought I was gonna pull up and just get them tires changed out. And they said, "No, ma'am. We have 3 of the 4, and you could order the other one, or you can order a whole new set, and you can come back on Tuesday of next week and have them." I said, "I don't understand. What are y'all doing over here? Why do y'all have 3? I picked out 2 different brands, and they had in stock in inventory 3. So y'all just giving people 1 tire? Is that what we're doing? And we're only ordering a set of a particular brand and size? Is that what's happening? Because that's what it sounds like to me, and you're stressing me out." Anyway, that was my dilemma this morning when I caught myself getting up out early. I was like, I'm going to be there when they open. I'm going to be the first car in there. Girl, please. Girl, please. I was like the 5th car. And I should have known when the 2 cars before me had to roll away. Didn't think nothing of it though. Didn't think anything of it. I just knew I was going to get my tires installed this morning. So there was the dilemma with that. And then I had been saying for the longest time, and I know that I shared with y'all, we're in a new place. So when I moved out of my previous residence, I had to let go of all of my plants. I am not a crazy plant lady, but having plants in your house not only helps with the quality of air, but it also brings life into your house. And so I've been in here since December, and it's now March, and I'm just like, after the tire dilemma, I was like, I need something that's gonna soothe my soul. I want a plant. I've been saying I want a plant, one plant. So luckily, by chance, as God laid it out for me today, I happened to go into a garden center, and there were some plants that were on clearance. Now, I only bought one because the lighting in here is not phenomenal, but on my patio it is. And it's an indirect sunlight plant. And I repotted it, bought some soil, repotted it. My goal is to nurse it back. It wasn't horrible, but there were some leaves on the end of 2 leaves in particular, specifically, that were wilted. So I gave it some fresh new soil. It's in a brand new pot. Gave it some liquid plant food. Let it sit out in the humidity in the corner today because it loves humidity. While it's an indoor plant, it loves humidity. So I saw her blossoming, like all her other leaves that were curled up, that were, and she was facing towards the sun. So I'm hoping that she finds a happy home and she feels comfortable here, because that will bring me joy. And what else did I do today? What else did I do? I had to run to a couple different places, but of course, on my days off, I run errands with my mom, so I'm not recording that time out with her unless the camera is specifically in my own face. But we ran errands today. The other day, made it to the grocery store. Can you guys smell? Ugh, smells so good. Cantaloupe, one of my favorites. So I said I am saving seeds from all vegetables and fruits that we purchase, because I really want to grow my own stuff, just because what they've given us in the store, Lord knows what it's sprayed down with, what it's pumped up with. We don't want that. We want our own fresh fruits and vegetables. So while I was out today in the garden center, I was looking at actually olive trees. I was looking at small lemon, not olive trees, not a full-blown tree, but a baby one, like starter. Olive, peppers, bell peppers, that is, because that's what I eat. Pineapple, olives, pineapple. What else did I see? Lemon. So, yeah, we have those particular items, and we actually have cucumbers in the refrigerator as well that I got. So, again, I'm taking those seeds. I'm getting some vegetable soil. I'm going to get a little starter seedling kit that usually comes in a tray. You can find them in any retail store and or order them online. Or I saw something handy too that I may insert in here, or may not, because I don't know I don't know about copyright infringement and stuff like that to show somebody else's little snippet of their video, but they actually used a toilet paper, the toilet paper roll itself, used that as she cut it, folded it, and that was the container that she was using as a seedling starter kit. So, that being said, I buy paper towels in bulk. What's that in there? Same thing as your toilet paper roll holder. So, I could get quite a few out of this, and this is almost gone. So, I'm saving these, and as well as my, I'm saving those. Not as well as anything else. I'm saving those specifically. So right now I'm gonna cut this cantaloupe up because it smells so good. Ready? I can eat this whole thing by myself in one sitting. That's how much I love cantaloupe, y'all. So this is dangerous for me, but I'm working tomorrow and I'd like to have something quick already prepared for my lunch breaks. So this is something that I can have with a side of eggs, scrambled eggs, and yeah, that. Ooh, I forgot. So I found these pack of 3 Cuisinart knives. I needed them so bad. I don't really have, I have a lot of preparation counter space, but as far as like where my range is, I don't have a lot of space over there to put actually a knife set. So this is another one that I got. Again, this is the 3-pack set. I'm so happy with these spring colors. Yeah. So we're going to use this one right now. And my daughter doesn't understand the simple joys of life and finding utensils. Ooh, yes. Look at all those seeds in there. That's so awesome. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to attempt to grow my own vegetables and fruits and vegetables. And we'll see how this works out. We'll see the progress. I will share the progress with y'all. And of course, each one of these came with their own cover. Let me not cut myself. We love the Cuisinarts. So excited. So excited. And I feel like that. Yeah. Love it. I feel like that doesn't go like that though, but it does. It does because it's fitting on there. Cuisinart. Love. Okay, so these seeds that are going to come out of here, I'm just going to place them on a paper towel here. And I'm feeling like a little snack. I usually do yogurt and granola. And I had an early dinner of chicken teriyaki. That was 3:30 this afternoon. So I'm not actually going to go to sleep for a while. So I'm going to chop this up And this will be my snack as well as my part of my breakfast for tomorrow, which is usually lunch for me. I have breakfast food for lunch. But how y'all been? How's everybody been? I know I feel bad about my vlogs have been. So I had a vlog that I had sitting last week. And I had it scheduled. I saved it to schedule. But apparently did not wait for that to save before I moved off the page or closed my laptop or whatever the thing was, because I looked up. Now I have a little bit of viewers, a little bit, you know, I appreciate y'all tuning in so I can see when something has been viewed or not. Even if you don't make it through the whole video, but I appreciate if you do. Please, if you want to see more of my craziness and my shenanigans and me sharing my journey along the way of course, a good place back in health, which means my weight, which means the food that I eat, which means exercise, but you also get a little bit of personal details about my life. So if you're new here, that's what this is about. Welcome, my name is Sidel. I appreciate you stopping by. For my current subscribers, thank you. I appreciate. Okay, we're back, and we have a little snack container that we are going to. Ooh, oh, my counter's clean. No worries. That's mine. Ugh. I clean the surface of everything at least 10 times a day in my house. So, again, this is something that I'm going to eat. And this is my little snack container for right now. And these are the ones that I'm going to have for tomorrow. You guys see that juice coming off there? Oh my gosh, so juicy. I love me some cantaloupe, y'all. Love. Again, literally, I could eat this whole thing by myself in one setting. But we're trying to do better. We're trying to do better. I've been having 10,000 hot flashes today. We're struggling a little bit with the Cuisinart. I thought it was going to be cut like butter. I thought it was going to cut like butter. But maybe I shouldn't be using this jagged edge knife. That may be part of the problem. Just saying. I'm trying to get all the goods, all the goodness off of here. That'll go into my bowl that I'm eating. Again, my kitchen counter is sterile. Very clean, very classy, very demure. Why? I don't know what's going on right now. Yeah. Enough of that, y'all. Okay, you guys, so I have separated as much as the seeds that I feel like I will need from the pulp. Plus, I'll be buying another cantaloupe in between then, and I don't need an overabundance of seeds. And I actually do have a friend's child who has a small planter kit, so I will share some of these with him to see if he would like to start growing some cantaloupes over the summer. Let's see who is going to be successful and who is not, and if we produce the same amount out of these seedlings that I have separated from the pulp. So these are still very much wet because I just separated them. So now what we have to do is rinse them off to make sure all pulp and stickiness and juiciness from that cantaloupe is off, and I'm just spreading that around. That didn't work out like I thought it would. But once these are rinsed, you want to make sure they're rinsed really good. So you just run them. I'm going to run mine in cold water. And then you want to dry them out on a paper towel separately. Make sure they're fully dry. Usually it takes about 2 days, I want to say, to dry out the seeds if they're separated evenly across the paper towel. And then you'll store them in a plastic container or a glass container, and or a sealed plastic sandwich bag. Mine are going to go into a sealed plastic sandwich bag once they completely dry out. It's a little tough time getting these things off this paper towel here. They do act like they don't want to come off, but let's move over to the sink area. So we're just going to rinse them really good, cold water. So make sure all the stickiness is off. Plus, a few are slipping through the cracks here. Some casualties. And gently rinse them. Or put them in a container and rinse them. Again, a few casualties, but I've retained enough to plant for myself and also share. So we'll see what comes of these seeds here, but that is the process of seeding your fruit. Since I do want to use that paper towel holder, you see, there's our seeds, and we're just going to spread them out. I don't feel like this stopped. So we're just going to spread them out so they can dry. And these are our cantaloupe seeds, our future cantaloupe melons, if you will. And we're just going to set these on the counter and let them dry. Again, we're just going to set them out for 2 days and let them get really dry. You can see that. Leave those out, let them get really dry. And then I'm going to use this empty paper towel holder that I have. I'm going to cut it. I can probably get 3, maybe more. 3, maybe 4 starter starter planters for those seeds to go in. And I'm going to be doing the same thing for my lemons as well. So we'll be planting lemons and cantaloupe at the same time. Stay tuned. Hey cousins, I am back, and let's have a quick chit chat while I clean this makeup off my face. Caught myself doing myself up today a little bit after I came back from running around. I really needed to get myself together since I ran out of the house in my gym attire and was running to the nurseries early this morning. So, let me take my nose ring out. Let's do that. So, let's have a chit chat about these groceries since I feel like I was all over the place while I was in the kitchen with you, preparing my seeds from the cantaloupe, which was delicious and juicy. So when it comes to me grocery shopping and picking up orders, generally I am purchasing household items canned goods, rice, beans, things like that, cornmeal, things like that, and not necessarily produce, because I like to have my hands on selecting my own produce. Not that I'm faulting anybody in the store for doing their job, because you're just trying to fill your order. But when it comes to my produce, I actually want to look at it, put my hands on it, get the size that I want to get, make sure that it's fresh. Choking on my own saliva. Just putting the oil base on my face first to take off this makeup. But I would love to shop excuse me, at a black grocer, which I live in Houston and there are some, but I live on the north side of Houston, and I have Googled the locations to some black grocers that exist here in Houston, and unfortunately for me, they are on the south side of Houston, which on a good traffic day, hardly ever, would be a 45-minute to an hour drive, which is not ideal for me to fight through traffic to get to the grocery store, come back, and then haul all that stuff upstairs. Cost of food, gas, time, just not ideal for me. And there are also some black farmers here. I wish that somebody would open a grocery store, black owned, whatever size it may be, on the north side, because there are a significant amount of us who live in the north side of Houston. And to resolve that issue, I am brewing my own. Lord willing, I will be able to produce enough to share with friends, family, and neighbors. And we shall see what this journey looks like. So thank you for tuning in and watching. While I go through this process, and while I share this journey with y'all. Just being super mindful of the box stores that I am shopping at now. Spending a little more money, but I have to support those who support us, right? So that's what that's looking like for my household. And I just, with the makeup, it's not something I do every day either, but I do clean my face every day, obviously, but with the makeup, today we just did foundation and mascara. I've had 2 showers already today. So we're just going to clean this face up and we're going to wrap it up for the night. And that will be that. And speaking of supporting brands and smaller businesses, there is a young lady on TikTok, and I'll see if I can link her information below, but she's created this whole book of all different types of vendors, like whatever you need, you think you want to have, from clothing to food to jewelry to shoes. She's created a whole book of where you can order product from Black-owned businesses and have that, of course, shipped to you. So since I will be taking a vacation soon, I'm definitely going to be utilizing, because I need a new wardrobe. And I'm just going to be gone for a few days, so I'm not going to go crazy. But there are some things, and this is what I'm putting on my face right now. After my cleanser, and then I'll put my moisturizer on. Well, you know what? Usually at nighttime, to be honest, I don't like to put a moisturizer on just because of these hot flashes. My skin is super moist. And if y'all hear me wheezing a little bit, I apologize for that. After me choking, and when I have those small things like that, my asthma kicks in like nobody's business. So I'm going to give myself a treatment. Thank you for tuning in and watching. I appreciate everyone. Please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to give helpful information and just sharing my process with you on, again, eating healthy, working out, and weaning myself off of medication for high blood pressure. Now, for me, seems to be genetics. Can't say that officially because I'm not a physician. So, before you make any major changes to your health, to your food regimen, please consult with your physician. Again, this is my journey. I'm sharing it with you. So, thank you so much for tuning in. But I'm going to wrap this thing up and catch y'all on the next one.